Coming down onto the yoga mat, and let's begin Savasana. Just feeling the body rest onto the mat. Balanced or different, what do we notice? Does one side of the body hit differently to the other? Connecting down. Especially if we've been up in our heads, rushing around busy. Give yourself this time to let the head slow down, to let the body drop down, to feel that surrendering down. Letting go. And eventually let your awareness journey all the way down to the feet, backs of heels hip distance. Let the feet drop away. Inhale, journey up the back of legs to buttocks. Exhale, soften. The part of the legs connect down. Across the back of hips and pelvis, the buttocks, feelings of balance or difference. Come up through curve of lower back, feel where it lifts away from the mat. And keep sliding up the back, reconnection through, feeling where middle back reconnects. Shoulder blades. Down backs of arms to backs of hands. Palms turn up, fingers curl in and out. Let them soften. Awareness to palms of hands. Sensations in palms of hands. Softness, warmth or cool. And to fingers and thumbs, any sensations. Notice where they gently curl into. Any tingling, any sensation, any numbness in the finger, thumb tips. What do we feel? Inhale, slide all the way to the up inside edge of arms to underarms. Exhale, soften. Come around to the back of the neck, slide your awareness up the back of the neck. Tuck the chin down as you do so. And then just keep a little bit of pressure on the back of the head. Now notice if you feel the body arching, the back arching as you press the back of the head down. So if you feel those lower ribs flaring up, pull them down as you keep the back of the head gently pressing into the yoga mat. So lower ribs pulling down, shoulders down, back of head, a little bit of pressure. Then start to tuck the tailbone, lengthen lower back a little bit more into the yoga mat. Slide down backs of legs, start to flex the feet, press the backs of heels into the yoga mat. So if you need to bend the legs a little bit to press the backs of heels into the yoga mat, do so. So feeling the connection down, now use the hands, backs of hands, engage fingers, thumbs, press them down, backs of arms, shoulders, back of head. Again, lower ribs, buttocks, legs, heels. Keep that little bit of pressure, pressing all those parts down into the floor or yoga mat. And then on the next exhalation, let the whole body soften. Whole body soften, just feel where it surrenders. And again, you may notice differences through the body as you soften. Subtle changes perhaps. Tune into the feelings, stay with them. Point the toes with inhalations and then flex the feet with exhalations. Moving with breaths. Inhales pointing. Exhales flexing those feet. Breathing in, point the toes. Breathing out, flexion. Next time you breathe in, point, drop the big toes to touch together. Breathe out, feet roll out. Breathe in, toes roll in and touch. Breathe out, feet roll out. Keep it going. Next time the toes meet together, keep them together. Sip the breath up into the chest. Hold it in. Try and scoop the belly out. Expand the ribs, the chest. Chin tucks down. Sigh the breath out. Release. Feet drop out and soften. And then breathe in. Toes roll in the opposite direction. Connect. Breathe out. Rolling out. Keep it going. Next time those toes meet together, again, keep them together. Sip that breath up into the chest and hold it in. Scoop the lower belly out, tuck the chin down. Sigh the breath out, let it release. Do you feel the back body has dropped any more into the mat? Feeling it surrendering, feeling it rest down, letting go. Do we feel more of the back body surrendered into the floor? More of a releasing down, letting go of the unwanted, letting go of the old, letting go of the tensions. Allow the body to drop and surrender. Push out through the heels, stretch up the back of legs. And then when you're ready, inhale, right knee comes up into the chest, reach for it. Exhale, roll forehead to knee, squeezing close. Inhale, lower the head onto the mat. Squeeze the knee to the chest, shoulders down, chin down, left heel press it long. Exhale, arms and leg release. Inhale, left leg in, reaching for it. Exhale, roll forehead to knee, squeezing close. Inhale, lower the head down. Squeeze the left knee to the chest, chin down, shoulders down, right heel press it long. And exhale, arms and leg release. Again, inhale, right leg in, reach for it. Roll forehead to knee, pause, move the knee longer away from you. Keep trying to roll up to it. Bring the knee to the chest, roll the body down, head last, squeeze it down. Exhale, arms and leg release. Left leg in, reaching for it. Exhale, forehead to knee, move the knee longer. Keep trying to pull yourself up to it. Rolling down, bring the knee to the chest, squeeze it down. Chin down, shoulders down, ribs down, right heel press. Arms and leg release out. Exhale. Inhale, right leg in again, reach for it. Exhale, forehead to knee again. Move the knee long, keep rolling up to it. Rolling down, knee to chest, squeeze it down. Exhale, arms and leg release. Inhale, left leg in, reach for it. Exhale, forehead to knee, knee moving long. Keep breathing. Rolling down, knee to chest, squeeze it down. Exhale, arms and leg release. Let the head rock side to side, mobilize the neck. The head comes back through center when you're ready. Tuck the chin down, shoulders down. Tuck the tailbone, squeeze the glutes as actively as you can. Flex the feet, push out through the heels. Press backs of hands, fingers, thumbs activate, backs of arms, shoulders, back of head. A little bit of pressure through all those parts that connect to the floor. Squeeze the glutes, feel if the body's changing as you keep it active. Remember, don't let the lower ribs flare up when the back of head is gently pressing. And then soften the whole body, let it release. Feel it rest, feel that releasing when you feel it soften. Push out through the heels, stretch the back of those legs, and then bend those legs up, feet hip distance parallel. Arms down and beside you, palms pressed down. Push into the feet, press into 4 points evenly each foot, then roll the hips up. Arms come up and over, deep breath in. Pause here, keep breathing. Press the feet down, stretch the fingers long. Feel the feet push away from you. As they push away, does that engage anymore? Up through fingertips. Feeling length occurring. Next, inhale, lift the heels or toes off the mat. We roll down, buttocks and arms coming down. Knees coming to the chest, wrap the arms around the legs, hug them in. Rock the body side to side. Come back to stillness when you're ready. Squeeze the knees down. Exhale fully. Breathe in, forehead to knees, roll up. Keep breathing, squeeze into that ball. Hands hold the knees or shins, let the knees move further, longer away. Keep trying to pull yourself up to both knees. Do you feel the back part, lower back connecting to the floor some more? Knees touch in close, squeeze in, then lower the head down, then hands down on the mat. Inhale, legs up to the ceiling, flex the feet. Wide legs, inner heels up and out, stretch wide, stretch long. Inhale, legs up together, press the heels high, stretch the back of legs. Exhale, bend, feet onto the mat, hip distance parallel. Push down, roll the hips up, arms up and over. Mini back bend, Setu Bandhasana, again, hold into it. Feet press down, feel them push away from you long. Do the arms stretch longer behind you? Balanced weight distribution in the feet, press into them, engage a little more. Slow your breaths down. Next inhalation, heels or toes up off the mat, roll it down. Buttocks and arms coming down, knees into the chest, hug them in. Rock the body side to side. This time, hands cup the knees, big toes touch knees wide. Circle the knees around, wide circles. Feel more of the lower back, hips being massaged. Opposite direction. Bring the knees back into the chest, hug them in, squeeze them down, exhale fully. Arms release, roll to the right, come up onto hands and knees into your 4-point position. Shoulders above wrists, hips above knees, neutral spine. And then mobilize through cat and cow when you're ready. Inhale, dip the spine, pull the chest through. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, roll the spine, looking in. Remember your timing, as fast or as slow as you wish to. Tightness, pause, breathe into it if you wish to, or keep the flow. Next time you're looking at the navel, stay there. Once you're there, chin tucks in, try and pull the knees forward, hands press down. Rock the head side to side, mobilize. Shoulders, ribs, hips side to side, mobilize. Circle around, figure 8 or side to side, whatever works for you. As big or as slow as you wish to. Find those tight spots, trying to get the release. And when you're ready, big toes touch, knees out wide. Push the buttocks all the way back to the heels, stretch back. Chest and chin towards the mat. Knees wide, notice if there's any tightness on those inner legs. Can we get the chest and chin to connect down? Does the body drop or is it tight and stiff? What do we feel? Remember shoulders if they're sore, elbows wider. Wide knees, let the belly breathe. Soften the abdominal wall, breathe full and deep into the belly. Exhale, lift the navel to the spine, then head and chest up. Walk the hands across to your right. Left hand over if it's easy. Push back. Keep that left buttock pushing back. Left side body lengthening. Inhale, head and chest up, second side. Hands across to the left. Keep that right buttock pressing back, push away. Feel the right side body lengthen. Exhale fully, come back up to center. Stretch it long and notice, is there any more length, chest and chin towards the mat? Any changes, feelings? Press the shins down, drag or walk the arms in, around the back as you come up, vertebra by vertebra, chin tucked all the way. Head will come up last, give yourself a moment. Then roll the shoulders, full circles, mobilize the body with it or just the shoulders, your choice. Opposite direction in your time. Last rotation, bring the knees in together, kneeling at the back end of the mat. Give yourself a moment there. Neutral spine. Bring a slow, deep breath all the way through your body. And then a slow breath out. Again, deep breath in. Slow breath out. Keep it going. Make any adjustments through your structure, through the curves, through the alignment. Shoulders balanced above hips, ribs not flaring. Curves through the body, not flattening, not hunched. Pull long. And then your next inhalation, take the arms wide and up. Look up if it's easy on the neck. Hands forward onto the mat, shoulder distance, slide them long. Look up through the hands, glide through. Cobra up dog, pull the chest through, open up. We lower the chest down, lift the legs off the mat. Hands hover off the mat. Find the strength through the body, holding for a moment. Lower legs, lower hands, lift the chest again, arch up, cobra up dog. Downward facing dog, take the buttocks up, stretch back. Walk it out on the spot. Hips side to side, shoulders, neck, mobilize. And then come back to being centered on the mat when you're ready. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. Keep the breath slow and deep. And feel through your body. Where are we feeling? What are we noticing? Breathe into those sensations. Slow and deepen the breath where you can. And just shift the body weight forward till your shoulders stack above the wrists, so heels will come up, and just hold here. Keep pushing away from the hands, shoulders above wrists. If the feet could walk a little closer in, staying on tippy toes. Keep shoulders above wrists, as close as you can get, shoulders above wrists on tippy toes. Keep pushing away from the hands so you'll feel the upper body strengthening. Then drop the heels to wherever you can, bring the hands back towards the feet. Turn the fingers back, turn the palms up, surrender into your forward fold. Remember, we're warming up, so bend the legs, ribs on thighs. Let the upper body surrender here, head heavy, shoulders. Press down through the feet, pull the chest forward, extend the spine, hands on the shins and pull further forward. And you can release the hands back onto the mat, step it out to plank. All the way to your plank position, shoulders above wrists, and again, just hold it for a moment. Feel the body engaging. If you're dropping, put your knees down. Lower chaturanga, keep your chest off the mat. Lift through, inhale, cobra up dog. Arch through, strong through the body. Downward facing dog, take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Soon as you're there, right leg straight up, flex the foot, keep the pelvis balanced. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, push away from the floor, strengthen. Step the right foot through, left knee down. Wide arms coming up, low lunge, reach up, hands on the hips and balance off. Press away from the foundations. Take those arms up again, slow breath in, reach up. Wide arms and down, step forward, front of mat. Feet hip distance. Pull the chest forward, extend, lengthen, bend the legs more if you need. Exhale, fold your body to your legs. Pause, push down through the feet, feel the legs engaging. Wide arms come up. Clasp the hands, turn the palms up, arch up. Stretch the front body. Lengthen, lift the chest. Make sure you're not dropping in your lower back. Spine comes to neutral. Open the eyes, focus. Lift your heels off the mat and balance. Lower the heels down, arms to the right, hips to the left. Slow breaths in and out. And inhale, center, second side, arms left, hips right. Come back up to center, arch the chest up, stretch up. Wide arms and down to the mat. Let backs of hands come to the mat, fingers point back, upper body surrender. The shoulders drop to the ears more. Back body lengthening, surrendering. Inhale, pull the chest forward, extend the spine. Hands flat to the mat, step or jump out to your plank. Pause for a moment, push the hands into the floor, shoulders seal to the back. Feel the sternum pull through, back of neck long, legs engage. Deep breath in, exhale slowly, chaturanga, knees down if you're dropping. Lift through, cobra up dog, chest pulls through, shoulders down the back. Downward facing dog, roll over the feet, take the buttocks up, stretch back. Left leg up, straight up, hips balanced, flex the foot. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, push away from the floor, engage. Left foot steps through, right knee down. Wide arms and up, reach up, low lunge. Hands onto the hips and balance off. Feel the balance, breathe into the lunge. Next, inhale, wide arms and up. Deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, wide arms and down, step forward, front of mat, feet hip distance. Pull the chest forward, extend your spine. Exhale, fold your body to your legs. Pause for a moment, engage the legs, push the feet down into the yoga mat actively. Wide arms come up, unnatural clasp, other little finger outer edge, palms turn up. Arch the chest up, open up. Slow breaths. Bring the spine back to neutral. Focus the eyes, lift the heels and balance. The heels lower down, neutral spine, arms right, hips left. Stretch the side body. Inhale, center, second side. Breathe through that side body. Inhale, center. Arch up, stretch up. Wide arms and down, let backs of hands drop beside the feet. And again, surrender into your forward fold. Do you notice the back body surrender more? Ribs on thighs. Start to press through the feet, feel those legs switch on. Pull the chest forward, extend the spine. Hands flat to the mat, step or jump out to plank, and again pause. Once you're there, push those hands into the floor, feel the arms strengthen, shoulders seal back on the body, thighs lift, push through the feet, lengthen, engage. Inhale, deep breath, slowly to chaturanga, knees down if you're dropping. Lift through, cobra up dog. Pull the chest through, shoulders seal back. Downward facing dog, take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Readjust where you need to, find your length. Find your balance, then slow the breaths in and out. Noticing through the body, balance or difference. Hold into it if you can a little longer. Lengthening, breathing. Strengthening upper body, lengthening back body. Next inhale, lift the heels high. Shift the shoulders above the wrists again. Walk on tippy toes in as close as you can get, keeping shoulders above wrists. On the tippy toes as high as you can. Yes, it's upper body strengthening. Keep shoulders above wrists. Keep pushing away. Lower the heels down. Flip the hands so you're in your forward fold. Fingers point back. Let the upper body surrender. Head heavy, let it drop. Shoulders to ears, let them drop. Upper body surrenders. Breathe into the feelings. Give yourself a bit longer here, feeling changes in the shoulders. They start to lengthen towards the ears more. Feeling any more length releasing through the back body. Shifts or changes occurring. Start to press into the feet, engaging, wide arms coming up. Touch the hands together, then simply let the arms just drop beside you. Stand tall, be still. Close the eyes, notice what it feels like as you stand. So start at the foundation's feet. Are they balanced? Inner outer edges. Up through legs, are they balanced? Pelvis, is it balanced? Curve of the torso, not leaning forward or back. Shoulders balanced above hips. Neck long, head centered above shoulders. What are the feelings? Exhale fully, open the eyes, hands on hips. Bring the right foot up, inside edge of left leg, knee wide and balance. Hands to hips, wide arms or heart center. Find your balance point. Breathe into the feeling. Now either wide arms or hands on hips. Bring the right knee around in front of you. Start to take the right leg behind you. Lean the chest forward. A version of Virabhadrasana 3. Keep hands on hips. Can we stay balanced with the hips? Don't let that right hip roll up. Wide arms if you need for the balance. Now put your left hand down to the floor, under the shoulder. Right arm up to the ceiling and roll the right hip up. Ardha Chandrasana. So left hand down, right arm up. Ardha Chandrasana. Look up and balance. Open up to where you can. Roll that right hip up to the ceiling as high as possible. Then lower the right hand down, square the hips, left arm wide, and then twist and look up to the left side. So the twisted balance, flex that right foot. Is that left leg burning yet? What does it feel like? Lower the left hand down, right foot down. Soften the knees, flip the hands so you're folded in your forward fold again. And just notice how differently the body might feel one side to the other after doing a balance. Surrendering back into a forward fold, notice what we feel. Push down into the feet, wide arms coming up. Touch. Let the hands drop beside you. Stand tall, closed eyes. Let the upper body relax. Head centered. Shoulders relaxed, neck long. The ribs down through the body to pelvis. Are we balanced? Down through the legs, does that left glute feel it's been activated more than the right? It was doing all the work. Down through legs and into feet, what do we notice? Bring a slow, deep breath in. Slow breath out. Hands on the hips, open the eyes. Second side, lift the left foot, inside edge of right leg, knee wide. Press in. Hands on the hips, wide arms or at heart center. Find your balance point. Breathing into it. What is it feeling like? Second side. Then either wide arms or hands on hips. Bring the left knee around in front of you. And as you pivot your chest forward, left leg out behind you. Your version of Virabhadrasana 3. Find the balance in it. Lengthening. Remember wide arms if you need the balance. Then we're putting the right hand down to the floor, under the shoulder in front. Low. Take the left arm up, roll the hip up. Can we look out to the left and up, balancing and opening where we can. A version of Ardha Chandrasana. Feel where you're in it this morning. The left hand comes down to the mat. Square the hip, flex the foot. Right arm up to the ceiling, twisted version. Strong on that right leg. Look up if you can. Right hand down, left foot down. Palms turn up, surrender into your forward fold, bend the legs. Feel more balanced. That right leg might still feel a bit more fired up. It was doing all the work. Press down into the feet, pull the chest forward, extend the spine. Hands flat, step or jump out to your plank. Pause for a moment. Push into the foundations, hands and feet. Spine pulling long. Start to lower, chaturanga. Lift through, cobra up dog. Downward facing dog, take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Right leg up, roll the hip up, ribs up, twist up, look up under the underarm. Stretch that right side, left heel pressing down. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, push away from the floor. Right foot step through, left knee down, low lunge. Wide arms and up, reaching up. Take the arms wide to the side, palms forward, twist to the right, look back to the right hand. Bring the arms wide and up to the ceiling, square forward. Wide arms and down, inside edge of the right foot. Toes out, knee out, shuffle longer. Come through, lengthening. Down to forearms if it's easy. Lengthen the body. Try not to fall away through the hips, keep them balanced. Chest pulling long. Then walk the hands up, inhale. Pull the right toes up, Hanumanasana, that half split. Heel digs in, toes pull up, stretch back long. Lengthening where you can. Keep digging the heel in. Try to stretch the buttock back. The foot comes flat, sink forward, sink deep, and then mobilize it. Pull back, toes pull up, stretch back long. In your timing, forward into the lunge, sink the hips deep. Pull back, toes pull up, stretch back long. Keep working into it where you can. And mobilizing. Next time you're forward, maybe bring the front foot in a little bit closer, knees stacking above the heel. Once you're there, tuck the toes, lift off the back knee, high lunge. Push away from the foundations, wide arms coming up. Open up into that high lunge to wherever you can. Looking up, forward or down. Now wide arms again, palms forward. Can you twist around to your right? Look back to your right hand. Wide arms and up to the ceiling, reaching up. Wide arms and down, and we step back to plank. Stack shoulders above wrists, feel the upper body strengthen. Push away from the floor. Deep breath in, slowly lower. If the chest or back's dropping, knees down. Lift through cobra up dog. Downward facing dog, take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Left leg goes up, roll hip up, ribs up, twist up. Look up under that underarm. Right heel pressing, left side opening up. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, push away from the floor, strengthen. Step left foot through, right knee down. Wide arms and up, reaching up. Hands on hips, take a moment and balance. Feel the lengthening. Balancing and then arms up again when you're ready. Reaching up. Take them wide to the side, palms forward. Out wide, twist around to the left. Look back to that left hand. Wide arms and up, square the body forward. Wide and down, inside edge of the front foot. Toes out, knee out, shuffle longer. Come down to the forearms if it's an easy stretch for you. Try and keep the pelvis balanced, not rolling out to that right side. Try and pull the chest forward, lengthening, opening. Breathing into the stretch. And then exhale fully, walk it in. Pull the toes up, hand outside edge of leg. Anahana Manasana, that half split. And then feel a stretch, dig the heel down and forward. Try and lengthen the buttock back. Try to bring the body towards the leg. Stretch and lengthen. Then start to mobilize it. Front foot comes down. Sink forward, sink into the lunge, nice and deep. And then pull it back, toes pull up and stretch back long. Moving through it as fast or as slow as you wish to, finding your length, finding your openings. And then when you're next forward, stay there. You might need to bring that front foot back in a little bit closer to you, knee stacking above the heel and centered. Tuck the toes, lift off the back knee, high lunge, wide arms coming up, opening up. Find the balance in it. And then wide arms, palms forward. Twist to the left again. Can you look back to that left hand? And then all the way back up to the center, ceiling stretch up. Wide arms and down. Step it back to plank. Shoulders above wrists, push away. Feel the body warm, strong. Lower chaturanga, knees and chest off the mat if possible. Lift through cobra up dog. Downward facing dog, take the buttocks up, stretch back. Slow breaths. Feel where the body's long, feel where there's warmth, where there's strength. Doesn't matter which leg, one leg goes up. Step it up through the hands, along edge of your mat, turn the feet. Hold the elbows or the arms, just feed through the legs or however you want to be. Wide leg forward fold. Surrender through those legs, lengthening, deepening. You can swing the hips side to side, mobilizing. And surrender back to center if you're moving. Just let the upper body drop through, down through those legs. Feel your feet, wide stance. Are they balanced? Not pushing out on the outer edge of ankles. Inner heels active, outer heels. Front half of feet balanced. No legs hyperextended. Unlock knees if you need. Upper body surrendering, centering down. And then really engage through those legs, push down, wide arms coming up. Reach up, stretch up. Wide arms and down, shoulder height. Turn the feet to the right, Trikonasana. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach to your right. Leg, ankle, foot, big toe, bind if you get there. Look up to the top thumb if it's easy. Push away from those feet. Lengthening, strengthening. Not just collapsing down, keep the lift. Then push away, rising up. Turn the feet to the left. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach to the left. Leg, ankle, foot, big toe bind. And again, keep pushing away from the foundations, not collapsing down. Use those legs. Looking up, forward or down, bending your neck. Push away, rise up, twisted version. Turn to your right foot, move that left foot wider, left arm in front. Bring it forward, lean and lengthen. Left hand down, right arm up, twist. And then look down, coming up. Turn to the back end of the mat. Left foot forward, right foot wider. Right arm in front, inhale. Exhale, reach, bring it down. Left side up, twist it up, open up. Look down, push to rise up. Come to the wide, long edge of the mat. Widen the stance and then turn the feet to the right and lunge. Lunge into the leg and then push away from it, lengthen it back. Exhale, bend. Inhale, push away, don't let it lock. Exhale, bend, pause. Knee centers above the heel, middle toes. Wide arms, stay in the lunge. Open into it. Looking longest right finger. Keep pressing through the feet. Reverse the warrior, turn the palms up, lean back. Right forearm to thigh, left arm up and over. Side body stretch. And then top arm sweep down, second side. So turning to your left and lunge on your knee. And then push away, straighten back, don't let it bounce or lock. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, push away, straighten back. And exhale, lunge. Pause, knee centered, middle toes. Legs active, arms long. Twisty, middle finger, longest left finger. Reverse the warrior, turn the palms up, lean away. And exhale, left forearm to thigh, right arm over, side angle stretch. And exhale, sweep down. Downward facing dog, hands to the front edge of your mat. Step it back to your downward facing dog and breathe into your posture. Length through the body again as the posture changed. Down onto the knees, dip the spine, look up, buttocks back to heels, child pose. Stack the hands or hands beside the feet and forehead resting into the mat. Shoulders around the legs where you can, let them broaden and soften. Rolling into this ball. Child pose, feels softening, focusing inward. Press through the shins, exhale fully, roll the body up. Head will come up last in your time, no rush. Give yourself a moment. Roll shoulders, mobilize the body with it or just the shoulders. Opposite direction. When you're ready, back to neutral. Right fingertips long. Tilt the head away to the left. Left hand can press the right shoulder down if you wish. Then right arm across in front of the body. Left arm under that. Full forearm wrap if you wish to. Head tilted, centering, whatever you wish to do. Round the back out more if you wish to. Arms press against each other. Broaden and breathe. Unravel the arms, roll the spine to neutral. Left fingertips long, tilt the head away to the right. Right hand can press that left shoulder down if you wish. Left arm across in front of the body, right arm in front of that. Yep, full forearm wrap if you wish, round the back out more. Chin tucks, find the stretch, open into it. Unravel and roll the spine up to neutral. Give yourself a moment, and then we'll just easy transition to the floor. Hand to the side, swing the hips, the legs around. Make sure there's room behind you. Extra layer if it's cool. And just lower the body down. If there's a back issue, support yourself as you roll down. Palms turn up, feet drop away. Let the body rest in Savasana. Take a moment. What happens when you feel your back body surrender to the mat? Is it different from the beginning of the class? Sensations, feelings through the body, what do we notice? Let the body drop away. Let it soften. Start to deepen the breaths. Rub thumbs and fingers, wriggle toes, head side to side, whatever you need. Increase the movements and stretch out in your time. When you're ready, bend the legs up, roll to the right, give yourself a moment there. And then come up to sit in your time. Easy cross legs. Thumb and first finger connect, palms turning up. Sit tall. Is there a stillness within? Is the mind calm and centered? Wide arms, deep breath in, sweep up. Hands connect to the forehead. As we move through life, we move through life with thoughtfulness. Touch hands to lips. As we move through life, we have kind words. And hands to heart. As we move through life, we have compassion and we have kindness. Namaste. Fold forward, stretch long, surrender. Be still or rock it out, your choice. And roll it up and finishing in your time.